Theater, and we have a really special animal that we're going to introduce you to right off the bat. Now I have to give you a little disclaimer. This is his very first zoo lights, and so he might be a little bit shy, and he might not end up staying out here for very long, but we train by using positive reinforcement. So what we're looking for is for him to just be out here for just a few moments, few minutes, hang out, and then head off stage, and then we'll bring some other animals out for you. The reason I say that he's a really special animal is because he was actually born here last year on December 8th. So he's gonna be a year old here in just a couple of weeks. This is Ziggy. He is our baby giant anteater, and he is now 85 pounds. So he is quite large as opposed to when he was born prematurely. And what's really cool about his story is that we knew that his mom, Laura, was going to give birth because she does allow us to do sonograms on her, ultrasound I should say, on her. So we knew that she was pregnant with Ziggy, but he arrived a little too early. And because he was premature, he was having some health issues. The zookeepers found him on the coldest night of the year, and they ran him up immediately to the hospital where the vet staff was able to get him stable. They were able to actually voluntarily milk his mom, Laura, so that he was able to get the colostrum, he was able to get some strength, and then we tried to reintroduce him. And his mom said, no thanks.
I've definitely seen a pig before, maybe not this breed specifically. At one point, there were actually only about 50 of them left in the world. So they were actually facing extinction. So Wilbur is a Kuni pig, and Kuni pigs originate from New Zealand, or they were adopted in New Zealand. It's thought, although their actual origin is not 100% known for sure, it's thought that they come from a lineage in Asia, and they were traded by whalers or traders over to the Maori people of New Zealand back in the 1800s. And their breed was relatively unknown to the world up until the later 1900s. So at about that point, there were a couple of gentlemen in New Zealand that owned a wildlife park, and they came across two Kuni pigs at a local zoo, and they fell in love with the breed. However, what they found out is that they were nowhere to be found. They couldn't find more of them. So they did some research, they did some digging, some investigating, went around all different areas of New Zealand, and they found the Maori people, and they found that there were only about, as I mentioned before, about 50 of them left. So these two gentlemen actually took it upon themselves to bring this breed back from extinction. And now they're not facing any kind of endangered status. much that we have to learn about these guys still. And a lot of it has to do with the fact. Oh, that's a great question. They have a lot. I don't think they have a number, honestly. Like in the sense that they don't probably know how many they have. But aside from porcupines, if you go through even beavers, capybaras, Patagonian mara, and you go
57-year-old king vulture. That's right, yeah. You guys heard me right, he's 57 years old. That's not in dog years, that's not in vulture years, that's people years. That's old. Who said that? That's old for a vulture, not for a person, right? Yes. Can live for quite some time. You know, they can live into their 40s, 50s, even 60s. And hopefully we have a lot more years here with Mr. Aztec, as he's still extremely healthy, participating in our shows every day and doing a great job as an ambassador for his species. So king vultures, you can see they're beautiful birds, right? Yeah, beautiful birds. These guys are native to South America. Bye.